JJ the CPA here. PPP2, Paycheck Protection Program. More PPP, I believe, is coming. This coming week, there is a bill being put on the Senate floor. We know that the House is up for PPP. We know the president wants PPP, just the same as the stimulus checks or another round of unemployment. So it just seems so likely that PPP 2.0 is coming. So with that being said, if you recall, the last time PPP came out, it was somewhat of a panic to not only understand what PPP was, but pull together the documentation and do the calculations. So I wanted to run this by you and let you know that I feel as though this is going to be definitely a part of what you're going to need to have ready when PPP2 comes out. And from my perspective, the more you can have ready, the quicker you're going to qualify. And with that being said, if you're not a subscriber, do yourself a favor and please subscribe and turn on the notifications. I'm bringing up to the minute PPP information as well as other things that are going to be part of the stimulus. Turn on these notifications so you know when something's coming down the pike. Here's the deal though, for employers with the payroll, this is probably something you could gather somewhat quickly, but the detail may not be something that you could gather as quickly if you didn't know what to expect. So here's what I'm getting at is for the employers that have employees, okay, W-2 employees, not 1099s, W-2 employees. So you're going to need, I'm guaranteeing you, some kind of payroll report for 2020. So here's what you should just already get in your arsenal. Get it in your inbox, get it in your PDF, get it available. And that is first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter Form 941. That's the quarterly report that is filed with the IRS. Yes, PPP 1 was based on payroll in the prior year, 2019. I feel as though it is also going to encompass, take into account payroll in 2020, especially now that we're in October, especially now we're in fourth quarter 2020. Don't be scrambling around trying to find these things. Don't wait and see. Money may run out. I'm not trying to create a panic. I'm trying to help you be smart about this, because if you're prepared and you have these things available, you're going to help yourself be first in line, that you don't have to worry whether or not things or money or funds were to run out. Now, along with the Form 941s, these quarterly payroll reports, I feel you should also have available any kind of report that you file with the Unemployment Commission. So in the state of Oklahoma, that is something that's filed quarterly. It lists every employee. Every state's going to be different in terms of what gets reported by an employer to the Unemployment Commission. Here's why this is key. This is so key in my opinion, because with PPP 2.0, there could be something that then prevents employers that put employees on unemployment and got PPP 1.0 from getting PPP 2.0. Let me rephrase this, okay? I'm doing this at a CPA speculation, okay? You're not going to go find this anywhere. You're not going to read it anywhere. But after 27 years of experience, I know where there might be a few hidden landmines. So all I'm trying to tell you is have your unemployment reports available. If you have a third-party payroll company, I want you to think of this. In about a week or two, every one of those customers at that payroll processing company is going to be asking for the same information you are. So why not ask for it now? Even if you're getting more than you need, even if you ultimately don't need these reports, please do yourself a favor and get them, okay? Form 941 and the state unemployment filings. is what I would have in hand. The other part I would have in hand is the payroll detail for every payroll period you've had this year. Why not? There really could be some kind of comparison. There really could be some qualification beyond just your gross revenue. Maybe not. But if you have that payroll information already available to you, then you're just able to pull out what it is that you need versus making a request and then you're in the middle of trying to put a fire out around your house, then trying to figure out, well, is it this hose and is that hose actually connected? Why wouldn't you just get all the hoses already connected? Make sure you have enough hoses. Make sure you have everything available to you. And I'm telling you, on this payroll, it's got to be a big part of getting PPP 2.0. Why? Because it's Paycheck Protection Program. And they learned from PPP 1 that there are employers that got PPP, and maybe out of misunderstanding, but they got PPP and then put their employees on unemployment. The other part is, and I'm glad you made it to here. I'm really glad you made it to here because we're in mid-October. It may be, I'm so glad you made it to here. You really should pat yourself on the back that you made it to here because guess what? Third quarter Form 941 is not due until the end of October. Okay, it covers through September 30. It's not due till the end of October. Guess what I've already done with the payroll companies that we work with? I've said, hey, for these customers, will you make sure that third quarter's already done? A payroll processing company, if they always have till the end of the month, not even out of procrastinating, but they very well may don't have your third quarter Form 941 done yet. Because it's not even due till October 31st. You probably didn't even know that. Wouldn't have even mattered. Who cares? Your payroll company, though, by requesting your third quarter 941 now, you've put yourself at the beginning of the line. By then saying, hey, I need my third quarter 941 as first and second quarter as well for 2020. What if PPP is ready to go and we're in the, in the last week in October and here we are ready to rock and turns out you need it. All these payroll processing companies don't necessarily have it ready. Maybe. But here's the point. Wouldn't you rather be prepared? So with the payroll processing companies that we're working with, guess what we already have? We already have first, second, and third quarter 941s. We already have first, second, and third quarter unemployment reports that are filed with the state. And we already have every payroll detail for all payroll periods where we're able to access them. No, we haven't printed them out and have stacks, of course. We don't have to do that nowadays, but we have it available. Okay, for self-employed and for small business owners, I want you to check out the other two videos that I'm putting out today because there are two other things that you want to do to be prepared for PPP 2.0. All right, hey, and then check it out. I've got playlists, jjthecpahelp.com. Save it. It's free. I'm not selling any information to you, but jjthecpahelp.com proved to be a help to a number of small businesses with PPP 1.0 because I had put up their calculations and links and spreadsheets. All right, hey, I better get going because when the videos are too long, not as many of you watch them. So I'm trying to keep these videos now shorter going into PPP 2. All right, hey, can you tell I want you to get the help that you need. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me.